Hi everybody, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of the Pinkfresh Studio holiday release blog hop, and I have a couple of fun projects to share with you using several of these incredible new products. I'm going to start with this gorgeous stencil set called Thrill of Hope Wreath stencil set, and I got to show you there are 5 stencils in this gorgeous stencil set that allows you to create a wreath. And you know what, I think the holidays, it's all about a wreath, but I do wreaths all year long, have a leaf, make a wreath. And also, so these stencils have those, I showed you little like registration marks on it, and they're also numbered. Not that you really have to go in number, but I am actually today going in number. So this is stencil number 1, and I lined it up. My panels trimmed to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And so that matches perfectly with those registration marks. So you know that each time if you line it up, your stencil is going to be lined up. So stencil number 1 I did with fresh pear. This is stencil number 2, and I'm inking it up with olive, Pinkfresh Studio inks. And so this makes a beautiful holiday festive wreath. And you know what? Here's the thing. I'm almost giddy just saying it. It's effortless. I mean, and if you struggle with stenciling, or if you struggle with ink blending, this is for you. Like you can't go wrong with it. I'm telling you right now. And then I did go a little heavier handed in little spots just to give it that smidge of gradient love. We're moving on to stencil number 3. And this is where we add some festive berries, which I did with passion fruit. And again, like I kind of give them a nice even coat, and then I take a little heavier hand and give it a little once over just in the corner of the image, and that kind of gives that little punch, the little pow for the holidays. And I think that you could probably customize this. I know that the greenery and the berries kind of lends itself to the holidays, but I think if you use different colors, you might be able to adapt this to various seasons. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's stencil number 4, and it just adds a little detail. Now stencil number 5, I did pull out a distress ink because it said evergreen bough, and I'm like, gotta be on the wreath, and it's kind of a tealy aqua color, and it gives it a nice little additional color right there. So look at the wreath in all its glory. Moving on to the sentiment, I have the Thrill of Hope hot foil sentiment set, and it gives you 3 different seasonal, Christmas themed, holiday themed hot foil sentiments that have a great scripty font to them. I'm doing them with some gold foil on white cardstock. I'm using the Gemini, I don't know what you call it, the foil machine. Listen, I am not a foil expert, okay? I'm about as basic as you can get. But if I can do this, you can do this. And then there's the coordinating dies, which just take it right over the edge. Not only can you foil it, but you can die cut it. This card is super duper simple. I pop it up on a cream card base, pop up that sentiment. You can do it straight, but if you ever so gently just cock it to the side, I don't know, something about it brings some magic. Okay, and then some of these gold, what are these, like pearls, metallic pearls? These are also Pinkfresh Studio, and that just brings the holiday glimmer. Very simple card, but it's right up my alley. Perfect for the holidays. Card number 2. Now this hot foil plate is called Abstract Triangles. I'm going to tell you right now, this one about knocked my pants right off, because you know how I love geometrics. Again, just doing some gold foil. I have all these different colors of foil, but every time I go straight for the gold. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gold on white. It's like pow. And I took this off camera, run it through the die cutting machine, peel this off, and pass out right onto the floor. That is just pure magic. Okay, for the images, I'm using the Holiday Ornaments stencil set. And this one has 4 stencils. Allows you to create some festive little ornaments that hang from a little bit of what do you call it, pine tree, evergreen, whatever you call it. Okay, so there's 3 ornaments. I'm going to do each ornament in a different color. Starting with passion fruit. And I am going a little heavier handed on the right side, a little heavier handed on the left side, keeping it lighter in the middle, you know, because that kind of gives it a little holiday magic, a little holiday dimension magic. Okay, so there we have the red ornament. I'm going to move on to the different colored ornaments. But while I'm doing that, let me just tell you a little story. Over the weekend, it was my birthday. And my husband, Mark, I got to give it to him. Kudos to Mark. He said, Laura, for your birthday, I do have a present for you, but you're going to get a no cooking, no cleaning in the kitchen weekend. I don't want you to cook or clean in the kitchen all weekend. I'm like, I'm here for that. Okay, so there were French fries had a couple times. Burgers, pizza, I lost track, cupcakes, cake, and ice cream cake. My daughter, Bailey, she made me the most delicious triple layer mousse cake. Phenomenal. My oldest daughter, Alex, she came home from college and she brought me a college sweatshirt for my birthday, which I love. And so my family and my mom both gave me gift cards to go shopping for clothes. And I'm like, you guys trying to send me a message? Have I let myself go? But they're like, no, you need to just go shop and buy some things for yourself. And, you know, honestly, I don't remember the last time. It's been a long time, you know, when you just don't do it. And so I'm going to go. And, but I'll tell you what, I feel like you could wheel me out in a wheelbarrow. I cannot eat any more junk. I mean, I overdid it. So tomorrow, it's all about the salads. And I'm going to work out. I go, but you know what? Ever since we got Hank, our dog, Hank the Tank, I've been walking him every day. And so, you know, basically I'm skinny, you know. But Hank, okay, listen, Hank is the worst drift walker you ever seen. I mean, he's all over the place. So we're still working on walking with Hank, but he's getting better. Okay, so I'm using the coordinating die for the holiday ornaments. I didn't do the sentiment, as you can see, but I just did the ornaments and the greenery. And I'm going to pop up this beautiful abstract triangles panel onto a cream card base. And then I'm going to pop up all the greenery. I would sing my little jingle, but I'm not gonna. I did get a comment on one of my last videos that said, we get it, okay? You don't need to sing Dimension is Life anymore. And I just chuckled. It really honestly made me laugh because I'm sick of it myself. So you know what I decided? I'm going to give it just a little pause and we're going to revisit it later. Give you time to miss it, you know? Okay, so for the sentiment, I'm using this Perfect Sentiments Holiday hot foil plate. Again, I'm doing the gold on white, and this allows you to foil, I don't even know how, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a lot of sentiments. Look at when you peel it and you reveal it. It's so satisfying. And what's even more fantastic is the coordinating die cuts them all out in one shebang. It really makes you look like you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm only going to pop out a couple. The rest of them, I'm going to tuck back into the packaging. This is my little thrifty, nifty secret. It's not really that nifty, but it's kind of thrifty. I'm going to save these sentiments for another holiday card. So I decided on Seasons Greetings, popping that up right in the pocket, right in the sweet spot. You got to find it, tuck it. Okay, a few more of these gold metallic pearls because they just bring the holiday glimmer. And I got to tell you what, I am loving the gold and the white space. It's very refreshing for the holidays. And make sure that you check out the rest of the Pinkfresh Studio holiday blog hop. I'm sure the inspiration will be incredible. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.